Free to Families, Mr. Burns here. Today in EL, we are talking about the trees. Now, some things you might need are markers, maybe some crayons, some scrap paper, don't forget your pencil, and also the packet that you took home with you that's going to have the work that we're doing at the very end. I brought a friend along with me today. He's here to talk to you guys. I hope you don't mind. Come on in and introduce yourself. Hey guys, it's me, Mr. Burns. Where's the camera? Is it here? No, it's right there. Here? No, right up there. Where? Oh, there it is. Hey guys, Mr. Burns here. No, I'm Mr. Burns. Not anymore. Virtual reality, digital learning, digital me. Peace. Peace. All right, so let's get started. Wow, let's do some mystery images. Can anyone tell me what this is? Look at those shadows. Do you know how shadows are made? Whoa, look at all those colors. This is a cool image. Talk with your neighbor and see if they can tell you what they think it is. I think it's a balloon. Oh, wow, look at all that hair. That's not hair. It's hay. I got this. All right. Wow, and it's sitting on a lot of water. I wonder why all that hair needs all that water. Whoa, those things are tall. Look at those. I wonder, are those giant legs? Let's keep going. Ooh. I wonder what this is. I see a lot of leaves on the ground, and it looks like the leaves up on top of those things are different colors. I wonder why. When do leaves change colors like that? Ask them. They know. You guys know? Is it in summer, spring, winter, or fall? That's right. In the fall, the leaves change. Good job. Wow. Those are really pretty. Hope you're getting a good look at them. We'll come back to these in a minute. All right. So, let's talk about what does a tree look like. Let's look up here. A tree can be tall, short, colorful, thick, skinny, or bare. What season are trees bare in? That means they have no leaves on them. That's right, in the winter. Good job. Now, I want you to think about all the trees you just saw. Are any of them thick or skinny or tall or short? Let's go back through. Now, I want you to pick one tree, and I want you to describe it. Write down what you think your tree looks like. And don't forget to stretch out those words. You can always use these. I'll give you 10 more seconds. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I didn't notice that. Good. Nice. All right. So now let's talk about what do trees need to live and grow. Now, we've been talking about this in class a lot, so you should know this pretty well. But just in case, let's go over our anchor chart. What do trees need to live and grow? It's pretty simple. They need the same things we need. Water, sun, air, and soil. That's the same thing as dirt. Wow. Don't forget to write those down. Maybe later when you have time, you can draw a picture on the back. If you want to challenge yourself, go ahead and spell the word yourself. Stretch it out. 10 more seconds. Yep. All right. Good job, friends. Now let's talk about some of these trees and the things they do to help out the environment. Paper birch. That's that pretty tree with all the colors of the leaves. This is a paper birch tree. It needs some water and it needs some sun. Now, if you look at the water drop and the sun, they're not filled all the way in. That's because they don't need a lot of water or a lot of sun. They just need some. Some animals depend on the paper birch for food. Some hummingbirds eat sap from the tree. Some porcupines eat the inner bark, twigs, and buds from the tree. Some moose eat the leaves and bark from the tree. And some deer, they just eat the leaves. Interesting fact, the paper birch has white, thin bark that peels off in sheets. I wonder if that's why they call it paper birch. The leaves turn bright yellow in the fall. The bark is waterproof and was used to make roofs, walls, and even canoes. Have you guys ever been in a canoe? No, I haven't. Have you? Nope. Okay. Live oak. Oh, that's what that was. This is a live oak tree. It needs lots of water, and it needs some sun. You see how the water drop is filled all the way in? I wonder why that big tree with that big trunk needs a lot of water. What do you think? That's right. Some animals depend on the live oak tree for food. Some squirrels eat nuts from the tree. So do some turkeys. So do some raccoons. And even some ducks. Interesting facts. The branches of the live oak are often covered in moss. The wood is good for building boats. It grows very quickly. Wow, that's a really quick growing tree. How about the quaking aspen? Quaking. I think it's quacking. Okay, well, whatever you say. Quaking, quacking. Let's figure it out. This is a quacking aspen tree. It needs lots of water. And it needs some sun. I wonder why those tall trees need a lot of water and some sun. Why do you think? Maybe. Some animals depend on quaking aspen for food. Some bears eat buds and bark from the tree, and so do some porcupines. Watch out, they'll poke you. So do some moose. Not poke you, but, they eat the leaves. Interesting facts. The quacking aspen gets its name because of the way the leaves move in the wind. Quack, 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 quack. Many butterflies live in quacking aspen trees. They need lots of space to grow. Back up. Give me some space. Weeping willow. Oh, those are pretty. This is a weeping willow tree. It needs lots of water and it needs some sun. Look at those huge trees. Some animals depend on the weeping willow for food. Some birds eat insects from the trees. Some deer eat leaves and twigs from the trees. So do some rabbits. And so do some beavers. Wow, a lot of animals depend on those trees. Interesting facts. The weeping willow tree has long, thin branches that bend towards the ground. The leaves have tiny holes for breathing on both sides. We know that already. That's how trees breathe. The long branches and leaves provide shelter for many animals. Wow. Must be good and shady under there. Coast redwood. I thought that's what those were. This is a coast redwood tree. It needs some water and it needs some sun, but not too much. Some animals depend on the coast redwood for food. Some owls eat insects and animals from the tree. Some deer eat leaves from the tree. Some squirrels eat nuts from the tree. Wow, that's a tree that's got it going on. Interesting facts. The coast redwoods are the tallest tree in the world. They need lots of space to grow. Many animals make homes in coast redwood trees. Wow. Maybe I should move there. All right. Let's go over our graph And then it's going to be your turn to work independently. Here's the coast redwood. What does the tree look like? That's what the first column says. And then you're going to draw a picture of the tree. The second column says, what does the tree need? Does it need some water and some sun? Or maybe it needs a lot of water and a lot of sun. And then, what other living things depend on this tree? That means, what other things need this tree to stay alive? Owls, because they can get insects and eat other animals from the tree. Deer, because they can get leaves from the tree. And squirrels, because they can get nuts from the tree. And we all know squirrels are crazy about those nuts. All right. And deers, oh, they're just galloping along by the trees, getting all those leaves. Let's keep going and see about the other trees. All right. Here's the paper birch. What does the tree look like? Oh, look at that paper peeling off. Don't forget, it needs some water and some sun. And look at all those animals that depend on the tree. All right, it's your turn to pick a tree, and you're going to write the facts down and fill out the graph. Are you ready? All right, I'll see you guys next time. Get set, go! Enjoy, have fun, and remember, listen to your parents. Peace. See you guys.